Stephen Morales here. Today I have a video review for the G-Strap Pro suspension trainer. Okay, now this is going to come in this bag right here, which I'm just going to set to the side. And suspension trainers are really taking off with the rise of the TRX. If you know the TRX, invented by a military guy that actually wanted to train while he was deployed. And it's just an amazing product, regardless typically of whether or not it's a TRX. The quality is a little bit different, but just a suspension trainer in general can do a lot for you when you are limited by the equipment that you have. Now, to go ahead and just get this out of the way, I definitely recommend this product. Okay, so if you want to know if this is a good product or not, this is an amazing product for the price. Very, very comparable to the early TRX when it initially came out. I mean, the build quality is about the same for a much lower price. Now, when I initially bought this, I got this for $50. It's now $70, so it's a little bit more expensive, but compared to a TRX where you're going to pay $250, $300, if you're on a budget, this is a really, really good buy. You can get the regular version, not the Pro version, for I think $50 right now, so you can save a little bit more money there. And the main difference with that is going to come down to like the grips and some of the other rubberized parts of this. But regardless, it's just a great product that you can buy, easy to use in your home. I mean, it's small, you can take this, you could travel with this, all right? But let's get into an overview real quick of the product. So, comes in a little sack there. What you're gonna get, this is an extender right here. So if you're hanging this down from something, you can give you that extra length. So for instance, you'll see a lot of people that are going to hang this maybe from a tree. If they have a thick enough tree branch outside, they can use that, or a pull-up bar, okay? It's going to come with the actual mechanism right here, which is the strap. And this is the main part of the suspension trainer here. With this, the length gets pretty long. The clips right here, which allow it to gain or length or shorten, this build is decent. And this is actually what reminds me of the early TRX, because it's to me it looks like it's just a direct replica of it. The handles right here, it's kind of a squishy foam. That might deter some people if they are a little bit more rough and they want something that's just completely rubberized. But I haven't had any problems with it. It feels really good in my grip. And then it has a loop right here, which you can use to anchor your feet in, or you can use it for your hands, but typically you're going to see people putting their feet in it to do pikes and stuff like that. So, solid build quality overall with this. And then the last part right here is actually your door anchor, okay? And this is probably the only thing that I don't like about this. I wish this quality was a little bit better. It's good. It's just I wish it was just a little bit better. To me, makes me a little bit nervous just the build. It's basically like a foam. It's a round foam part to it that you're going to lay this over the door that's going to anchor it behind the door for you. Now, if this does worry you, you can always find something a little bit thicker. They actually make the TRX version, which is more like a square pad that, in my opinion, works a little bit better than this. When it's round like this, to me, it just feels like it's going to roll or slip out of the door. It hasn't happened yet. I haven't had any problems with it. It just makes me a little nervous. So, let's go ahead and set this up real quick. I'm going to show you here in my office with the door. And the only other problem I've noticed with this has nothing to do with this necessarily. It actually has to do with your door. All right? Now, this is rated to actually handle 1,300 pounds. All right? That's a lot of weight. Now, the regular home version, I think, does 650, so this is a lot more. But with this, I mean, this is going to be double, obviously, but with this, it really comes down to your door. And my home was built in 1990, so some of the doors, I mean, they're good, solid doors, but I'll feel that give on it. So if you have a door that's not super secure, or you feel like the handle moves or jiggles a lot, I probably wouldn't put this behind that door. Second tip with this too is going to be the placement. You want it more on the inside, where it's actually closer to the wall here, where it's actually bracketed, not the opening side, right? Because this is where it's going to be more secure than over here. If I put it on this edge where the door handle is, it's more likely, because that's so much pull. You'll actually see it pull away from the wall a little bit, And if this happens to be loose, it's going to pop that, you're going to fall back. That's not going to be fun, right? So, we simply open the door, we put this over, slide it in as far as you can, and then you close the door and you'll feel it's secured, okay? Once you're set up here, and I have this shorter just so I don't bang my computer, but I can lean back and pull in, okay? And as you can see, I mean, I weigh 200 pounds, right? I'm at about a 45-degree angle. This is fine. There's nothing wrong with that door, okay? I'm not going to sit here and yank and pull on it super tight because I don't want to pull my door or break any of the brackets in here from the wall, right? So I don't want to create door damage trying to get my workout in. Super easy to use, super effective. Because of where your door placement is though, you might have a problem with this. Like I said, I want to put it more in the corner over here instead of where the side where the door handle is. Well, now I'm kind of smushed up against the wall, all right? So finding the appropriate door for you to use might be a problem in your house also. That's really the only other thing that I've found. Downstairs, and I've done a couple videos where I'm using the G-strap for various medical exercise stuff or just home workouts, and I'll put links for those in the description box. But one of them I'm actually using my downstairs door that goes to the backyard. It's kind of like a double door, except only one side's like a window and the other one is the door itself. Now when I put that, I have more room, I'm more open, I'm not put up against a wall or anything like that. You run into the same problem though. Make sure that that door is actually secure so you don't pull anything out and end up breaking your door, because then that's not going to be fun for anybody, and then you have a home repair, not really worth it. So if you guys have any questions or anything like that about the product, hit me up. I mean, 70 bucks, you're not going to get any better for that for a good solid build suspension trainer. I've seen a ton on Amazon. You can try those out, let me know what you think. Some of them are cheaper, some of them are more expensive. I went with this one because when I was looking at it, I was looking for something that had a solid build quality to it. The stitching on this is really, really good. Something that wouldn't break down and wear down very, very easily, right? I've had this going on 9 months, and I've actually held off on doing a review because I wanted to spend a lot of time with this first. And the cool thing is, with this, I can take this traveling with me. So when I go on vacation and stuff like that, there's really no excuse as to why you can't get a workout in. Utilizing a suspension trainer like this, doing MoveNat, bringing maybe a band or two with you, you can create a lot of very, very effective, very good workouts with this. So if you guys have questions, comments, please do that below. Let me know what you guys actually think. If you've bought one, I want to hear from you too. Or if you have another product, I want to hear what you think, because I might try one of those as well. And thanks again for watching. I'm going to be pumping out more videos, more workout videos with this too. I've done a handful, got super busy, but I'm going to be pumping out a lot more right now with this that you guys can do. So make sure you have some type of suspension trainer, and that way you can actually stay at home. You can get your workouts at home and you don't have to go to the gym if you're in a time crunch or anything like that, or if you're going to be traveling and you need something that you can do with just this. So thank you guys so much for watching, and check back for those workout videos.